Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to those who have subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, do the right thing and subscribe. I'm really grateful for you guys for taking the time to click on this video and watch it. I just want to put it out there. Please forgive the noise that you hear because, it is what it is. Literally, I'm shooting in a balcony, so there's like things passing and whatever, okay? So there's nothing I can do, okay? But let's talk about my hair. It's cute, ain't it? I did my hair on my own and I look cute, okay? So as you guys can see by the title of the video, I actually wanted to shoot this video for the longest time. And someone actually commented on the comment section and asked about, the costs for school and things like that. And I've been really meaning to shoot this video. And actually, I've been trying to find a nanny, a daycare, anything, okay, a kindergarten, anything for my daughter. And it's been hard because they don't play in Taiwan, okay? They don't play. And the age restrictions are also so like complicated. Like they just have a really strict age restrictions of what age do they accept, what age they don't accept, and things like that. So it's been really hard, but I've been taking my time finding all the information that I can. But yeah, so if you're someone who's going to come with your children or your child, this video is definitely for you. So without wasting any time, let's get straight into the video. So firstly, we have private kindergarten. I'm gonna talk about kindergarten first. We have private kindergarten and public kindergarten. So a private kindergarten, it's mostly kindergartens that are bilingual, so your child be able to learn Chinese and also learn English. So that sounds perfect, right? But the cost is ridiculous, okay? But then the public kindergarten is for just kids that speak Chinese throughout, is for the government basically, right? So you pay way less, but your child will just be learning in Chinese throughout, okay? And in terms of nannies, you do get nannies in Taiwan, and you have to find a nanny that is registered with the government also, not these like in the corner type of nannies. So it's quite strict when it comes to that. And also you have to stick to the law based on like if the nanny requires certain things, you have to be able to provide for certain things. So I'm just gonna get into that. I'm gonna start with looking for a nanny. I started looking for a nanny. It was really difficult, especially in my area. But then, I had really nice co-teacher who helped me, made some calls for me to find out, in my area, would there be a nanny, But my thing was like, okay, once I found out, okay, a nanny, you can get a nanny, and a nanny in Taiwan gets about 4 kids maximum. The nanny that is registered by law, okay, gets about 4 kids, and all the nannies in Taiwan have to go to school, have to take some tests. It's quite serious, okay, because you're going to be taking care of someone else's child, so you have to meet the requirements that the government has set for someone who's going to be a caregiver for that time, okay? So they can have 4 maximum kids, and those kids can vary in age, okay? So one kid can be like 1 year 8 months, one kid can be like a baby, one kid can be like 1 year, it's just a variety of kids. So if you think about it, your kid might not be able to have someone to play with. That was my first concern. And then I then found out that the kind of nannies that I called, they were talking about there are 4 kids, but then do you have help? Do you have someone who helps you? No, my husband is there. And I'm like, no, that doesn't sound good to me, especially obviously I cannot ignore the fact that my daughter is African. She's black, okay? That's what it is. Obviously, people always trying to, usually even now, people are always trying to, whenever I'm out with my daughter, they want to take pictures of my daughter. And I'm like, that's creepy. What are you going to do with my daughter's picture? That's just not cool. If you are someone who's Taiwanese and you come across this video, please don't do that. Don't ask someone. I would never go up to someone and ask them, can I take your child's picture? But anyway, I digress. That's not what I'm here to talk about. But yeah, so that just didn't feel right for my daughter. I was like, no, this doesn't sound good. Then I had second option. Second option was private kindergarten. Okay, I'm thinking, oh, okay, let's see kindergarten, what it's like, because they don't have like daycare here in Taiwan, like crèche. At least where I'm at, they don't have that. So I was like, okay, let me find out about, you know, kindergarten, private kindergarten. Okay, they say, okay, they take kids from 2 years old. Okay, 2 years old, not anything less. Okay, so I was like, okay, 2 years is not bad, because in the public they take kids from 3 years old, public kindergarten. So it's like, okay, this sounds good already. Okay, my daughter is gonna be too soon, let's just check it out. Okay, find out. Okay, let me go there. The nice things are, oh, they speak English and Chinese, so that's really cool. You know, your child will be understood if they, you know, want something, need something. They also get the chance to learn Chinese, which is, I hope that, you know, gets to happen. So I was like, okay, this sounds good, let me go there and check it out. You know, I went there and checked it out. Okay, so I need to tell you guys, like, it's hectic, guys. It's really, really hectic. So just give me a second. Just gonna open it up. Okay, so you have to pay 22,000 per semester. Okay, that's 22,000 per semester 2 semesters, so like every 6 months. Okay, then you have to pay 4,400 for books. This is all in NTD. Okay, for books. For your child is 2 years, they already talking about books. I'm like, I Bagiti, no, you can't be doing this. Okay, and then you have to pay 2,000 rand for an app that my daughter will probably not be using. Okay, so to practice for homework and whatever. So in total, you're paying about 28,000 NTD per semester. Okay, I'm like, guys, I ain't that rich. Okay, I ain't that rich. I'm not even rich, like, to say the least. Okay, so I'm like, okay, that's too much money. Okay, I don't have that money. And then obviously in the beginning you have to pay so much more, like when it comes to, like, you need to pay for insurance, you need to pay for one-time registrations, you know, school bags, aprons, lunch bag, uniform, caps, so many more things that you need to pay for. And I'm just like, this is a lot, you know, it's just a lot. And then I thought, okay, maybe 28,000 is it's not so bad every semester. That's not so bad, right? And then I find that actually you also have to pay 9,000 NTD every single month. So the 28,000, that's just per semester. So you pay 28,000 plus 9,000 NTD every single month. And I'm thinking, like it. Are you telling me you are serious? Is this serious? Is this for real? I'm like, no way. I've never seen such. Okay, so that was like, okay, this is a no-go, you know, and just a lot. But they had a really great, you know, idea of, okay, how the day goes, the trips, the things and all that. I just thought, this is great, you know, it sounds really great. They have like activities and whatever, but that is too much money. I don't have that money, unfortunately, no. Okay, so that option was out. Okay, and then I thought, okay, let me find out about public kindergarten, okay, where my daughter can go and she will only be learning Chinese, so there will be no English. But I thought it's okay, because I've heard people say, you know, they went to a different country when they were young, and at home their parents would speak a specific language, but when they go to school they speak a different language. Okay, so I just thought, and my daughter is still so young, so she can adapt to that, you know, she can learn quickly. She's like a sponge, everything she'll observe quickly and whatever. Okay, let's find out. And then the public, I'm like, okay, this sounds great, the public kindergarten. So they take from 3 years. So now that's like a little bit of an inconvenience, because my daughter is gonna turn 3 like that year, okay? And also she only gets to go there in September because the school starts in September here. So I'm just like, okay, this is just a lot, okay? So complicated. But per semester in public kindergarten, you only pay 1,000 NTD. Guys, that's like, if you compare that to the public kindergarten, it's like different, right? So 1,000, maximum 1,000 NTD per semester. Okay, depends which kindergarten you take your child to, but you will never pay more than 1,000 per semester. Okay, so that means in 2 semesters you pay 2,000. Okay, that's it. You don't pay monthly fee, you don't pay nothing after that, unless your child takes the bus or things like that, you know. But besides that, that's all you're paying. There's no other underlying cost because it's a public kindergarten. And I'm just thinking, wow, this is great. And also the government used to say, okay, if you are Taiwanese, you pay not over 1,000 for one child, but when you have the second child, you don't pay anything. Okay, it's because Taiwan is trying to encourage Taiwanese people or women to have children, because you know they're trying to just get more people, okay? So they say if you have a second child, you don't need to pay anything. And recently they just added this to, you know, foreigners. If you're a foreigner and you're living in Taiwan and you want your child to go to kindergarten, also that applies to you. Just like this, the kind of benefits that you have in Taiwan, if you have a child, you kind of get paid for that even if you're a foreigner. So yeah, so I thought that was like, right, mind-blowing. That's great. Okay, I'm like thinking this is great. So I just thought, okay, the 3 years old thing is that's the only challenge at the moment. You know, 3 years old is too far, what can I do? Then I found another obviously kindergarten for my daughter to go to. So that's private, that's public, but it's still, and it accepts kids from 2 years old. So it's public, it accepts kids from 2 years old. So that's much better. And then I thought, okay, I'll try that and see how she gets along. If she doesn't like it, I don't feel like I've lost millions. I just take her out, you know. So it's like, okay, this is much better. So if you are in Taiwan already and you're thinking about finding your child a daycare or school, just think about public, okay? Public schooling is much more better than, you know, private schooling, because unless you are, you know, you can do whatever you want. So that's it. So I hope you guys have found this video useful. I'll be coming up with more videos for you guys that are useful, and please don't forget to comment down below if you found this video useful, and please share it with those who need it. And please guys, continue to watch my videos, like, okay, put the notification bell so that every time I post a video you know about it, okay? So that's it. Thank you so much guys for being in this channel. I appreciate all, and I'll see you next time. Bye.